Hi, I'm Robert Osborne, host of Turner Classic Movies. But I'm not here to talk about Turner Classic Movies. I'm here to talk about Adult Swim. Now, to set the stage, let's consider Cartoon Network's late-night environment prior to Adult Swim's inception in September of 2001. Simply put, it was a wasteland. Most of the programming consisted of infomercials and commercials for infomercials. But housed in a broom closet next to a linen closet at William Street was a man with a vision, a late-night television franchise that would captivate the much-desired 18 to 34 demographic with radical, cutting-edge, semi-exclusive programming. The vision? Adult Swim. The man? Kirk Douglas and Robert Osborne. And the rest, as they say, is history. Now, these days, every smart advertiser is after a piece of the Swim. In fact, Adult Swim even managed to pimp out their own upfront to Microsoft, the makers of the Zune device that you're holding right in your hand. That Zune rhymes with Dune. Starring Sting. Rhymes with bling. Zune. Now, in a moment, we'll take a look at some of the innovative, over-the-top, in-your-face new Adult Swim shows. But first, this.
I'm not ready.
Next up is Tim and Eric's awesome show, Great Job. It's interesting to note that stars Tim Heidecker and Eric Wareheim began their show business careers working as circus performers. Sideshow fans may remember them as Pinhead and Little Dong, delightful celebration of bare-chested men in tights. And that brings to mind the marvelous physique displayed by Burt Lancaster in the 1956 Big Top classic Trapeze. And who can forget Gina Lollobrigida? I know I can't. Here now is Tim and Eric's awesome show, Great Job. Next up, Adventure Goes Underground with Saul of the Molemen. This wonderful new offering is a combination of live action and puppeteering, very much in the style of the Sid and Marty Krofft classics Land of the Lost and the Bugaloos. You'll notice the influence of the 1959 Jules Verne knockoff Journey to the Center of the Earth, starring James Mason. And of course, James Mason is best known in some circles for his portrayal of the nymphette ravaging Humbert Humbert in Stanley Kubrick's utterly charming Lolita. Here now is Saul of the Molemen. Now we have Lucy, the daughter of the devil. Creator Lauren Bouchard has devised a very interesting premise for this new show. It seems that the devil's daughter, Lucy, just happens to be dating the Son of God, aka Jesus. Very engaging entanglement, to say the least. A similar dynamic was explored in the 1984 instant classic Oh God, You Devil, starring George Burns. Perhaps even more graphically in the delightful porn romp The Devil and Miss Jones from 1973. But here now is Lucy, the daughter of the devil. Next up is Fat Guy Stuck in Internet. When a computer programmer pours a beer on his keyboard, he's trapped of all places inside the internet. Think Star Wars with a sprinkling of Tron, and add the green screen brilliance of Battlefield Earth, John Travolta's Scientology tour de force. In fact, Fat Guy star John Gemberling will put you in the mind of a young John Travolta. Think perhaps of Staying Alive, the pre-Scientology disco sequel tour de force from 1983. But Gemberling's character is fatter and more of an a-hole. Here now is Fat Guy Stuck in Internet. Our next news show is Superjail. Now, Superjail can best be described as a melange of high-speed, over-the-top sight gags. The pacing is so frenetic, in fact, that Superjail is actually quite difficult to watch, which is, of course, part of its charm. You'll notice in Superjail the influence of Stanley Kramer's comic masterpiece, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, featuring Spencer Tracy. Kramer also teamed with Tracy in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, the award-winning race war classic from 1967. Here now is Superjail. Adult Swim's success with advertisers' most sought-after viewers promises to continue. With a brand new slate of innovative, ingenious, in-your-face original shows, plus a lineup of radical, challenging, edgy, in-your-face returning ratings favorites, Adult Swim stands as the unchallenged destination for viewers 18 to 34 in 2007. Here now are some of the shows that have made Adult Swim the most controversial and self-destructive force in late-night television since the spectacular 5-week run of the Chevy Chase show on Fox. Wow. I'm Robert Osborne for Adult Swim. Thanks for Zuning.